Greetings, Bernard, Richard, Freddie, Newt, Loser. You know all the names that I got for you, we got for each other. Um, so the countdown is going pretty hard this week. Uh, Sunday we technically fly out. We moved everything out of the house on Monday, staying with our cousins in El Cerrito until that time comes. Sonia's finishing out the week, as am I, work-wise, just trying to get everything taken care of, tie up loose ends, stuff like that. But yeah, man, I know it was going to be hard to see you before I left um, with our schedules and as far away and stuff as you are. So thought I'd send you a video. We go back too far, brother. We go back to 1981, and a text message or an email, even a phone call, is cool, but we go back too far, man. We've been through too much together. So I felt only right that I send you a video to express my love for you, man. I can honestly say that and not feel insecure about any homosexual feelings whatsoever. We both know we're about as heterosexual as a man could possibly be. So just wanted to shout out to you, man, and I've already made reservations for coming back April 1st to the 5th, Wednesday through Sunday, I believe. So maybe that Saturday or that Sunday, maybe you might be in the city. Maybe we can hook up to do a podcast, or just to hook up, whatever. We're gonna keep the podcast going. Give me a few weeks to get that house settled, and oh my God, we had so much shit. We sold and threw away a lot of stuff, and we still had a lot of stuff. If you ever decide to move, brother, words of advice: get rid of as much stuff as possible. Because when you move out of the state, as opposed to just getting a U-Haul, they charge you by the cubic foot that you use in the truck. They also charge you for shrink wrapping everything. So if you shrink wrap, and we know how to shrink wrap from our Kirk paper days, if you shrink wrap your furniture and your mirrors and your painting stuff that you really want, secure for the ride, that'll save you money. And the less space you use, that'll save you money. It's not necessarily weight. We sold our refrigerator and we sold our barbecue pit. We're going to buy new ones down there, but and those are two heavier things. But it's just the accumulation of boxes, and oh my God, 25, 30 years of pictures and albums and decorations and just plates and dishes and household items. It just, oh my God, clothes. It adds up, man. So words of advice: when you do that, be prepared, because the price goes up. Basically, our price almost doubled from the original quote after it's all said and done. So it can get pricey. But anyway, man, just 1981, man. It's a long time. The Geraldine, the Lorena days, the high school days, everything at Sacred Heart, the dances, the double dates, the football, baseball, hanging out with Pete, going out and doing shit, getting into trouble, getting out of trouble, the relationship we had with each other's parents. Excuse me. My parents loved you, and I know you cared for them and me as well with your mom and dad. So, we're family, brother, always will be. So we'll be down in the desert starting Sunday and putting that house together. And I know you're going down there coming up in a few months, so hopefully we can hook up then. And again, I will be back here every 6 to 7 weeks, because you're in Gilroy and I was in Vallejo. We didn't see a lot of each other anyway, as it is. But it just still doesn't feel quite right that now I'm going to be in another state. it's just, the convenience of being able to just drive here, drive there, see this person, see that person, is not going to be there anymore. I'm going to have to, make new friends, which I will, and new associates, and just a new life. But I'm going to have time, man. That's one of the reasons, one of the biggest reasons I decided to move between me and you is I just feel like you don't have the time here in California. We talked about it on the podcast, and we talked about it one-on-one, that you just are always on the go. You always have somewhere to go or something to do, and you can never make time for doing things that you want to do. And I'm hopeful, we'll see how it works out, I'm hopeful that I'm doing more things I want to do than have to do in Arizona, and that I'll have more time to enjoy life, to just take a couple of breaths, to go out for dinner with some friends and not look at my watch and have to worry about I gotta be back because of this or that. I want that part in the later stages of our life, and I'm hoping at some point you do too. You and Lydia are hardworking people. You raised great kids, and you deserve to have that slower pace of life where you can do things that you want to do a little bit more as well, whether that be travel or whatever the case may be. Focus on the podcast, take that to another level, which we're hoping to do, and just get out of this rat race that we're in California that we've always talked about. So I'm hoping that comes to you real soon, my brother. Man, I could sit here and do this video for an hour. You know how we get to talking, man. I don't need my podcast partner to carry a long conversation. I can go on and on and on when it comes to the Rich Fernandez, Carlos De La Fuente relationship over the last 30 years or so. But shit, longer than that. What am I saying? 36 years. So, take care of yourself. Take care of Lyd. Take care of Christopher, Jazzy. Do your thing. Don't let things get to you. Don't stress. That episode I had a couple weeks ago was it was scary, man. Like my chest was hurting and I was dizzy, and I don't know what the fuck a heart attack feels like or a stroke or anything like that, but I just think it was just maybe I had a little tension or panic attack, and checked out all right, man. Everything, the EKG was all good, but for that moment it was a little scary. So don't let things get to you. Just take it as it goes. You'll be all right. I want you healthy and around for a long time. We got a lot more things to do, bro. A lot more things. So just wanted to give you love on here, man, and tell you thank you for being a great friend to me over the years, being reliable, being accountable, just being a person that I can count on. You never take friends or family like that for granted, because there's not a lot of them. I have a huge family and I have a lot of friends, but there's only probably 10 to 20 that I can truly know that if I need them, I can count on them, and that truly want to be a part of my life. And those are the people I'm focusing on. I can't be cool with everybody, It's just like whoever wants to meet me halfway and be a part of my life, whether it's business or friendship or family or getting together, is the people that I'm going to focus on. And the rest of them, I'll be cool with. Won't talk shit about them. Yes, I will. Fuck them. No, I got to throw that in, man. So anyway, take care, brother. I will catch up with you real soon and kind of give you some updates about what's going on down there in the AZ. And we'll get a podcast out here in maybe 2 to 3 weeks, give or take, and think about some topics that we can do, and we'll get it knocked out. All right, brother? Love you, man. Take care.